going over concepts for your real estate exam are great. But on a regular basis, I get the question of, where do I begin? What should I do? What steps should I take to learn the material? Follow these steps for each section. After you've mastered each section by following these steps, then and only then should you be doing master's exams that have all the material mixed together. Endless quizzes without a plan or objective is just filling out bubbles and making you feel stupid. First step is to lay out a plan. Taking the time to plan is one of the most important skills you could have as a real estate agent. I say over and over again, passing the test is a gateway to get into real estate. Getting past this obstacle is not just about knowing the information. If you cannot make a study plan to pass, are you really going to be able to plan out your days to be a successful real estate agent? Cramming all the info the weekend before the exam is not a plan. Do not listen to people who say, all you need to do is take our crash course. That is a lie, and the people making that claim should be ashamed of themselves. It is a ploy to get people's money by selling them on a quick fix, easy solution to pass the exam. There are no quick fixes to passing the real estate exam, to selling real estate, or anything else in life. Some people can learn everything in a cram session the day before. But I can tell you right now, I was not one of those people, and I know I'm not alone. If you are somebody who could learn the material by listening to somebody drone on for 2 days about real estate law on the bottom of a hotel lobby from 8 to 5 for 2 days in a row, then by all means, rock out. If that is the case, then I'm not talking to you. But for the rest of us, the moment you sign up for the exam, the studying begins. Next step is to space it out. Spaced repetition involves breaking up information into small chunks and reviewing them consistently over a long period of time. I use another word for it, common sense. Don't just start the week with a vague goal. Instead, break up that goal into smaller objectives. Pencil it on the calendar and stick to it. You want to nail down a concept a day. If you do that, you are more likely to pass, and the process of preparing will become much less stressful. Third, know your vocabulary. The real estate exam is basically a glorified vocabulary test. Before you do anything, make sure you nail down the vocabulary. Knowing your vocabulary is the foundation to all the learning for your exam. We have put together a worksheet with all the key words you need to know for the exam. When you learn your vocabulary, try to condense everything to as few words as possible. The less you have to remember, the better off you are. For example, real property, immovable, trade fixtures, business office, cap rate, converts income into value. Using acronyms such as MARIA to test a fixture or STUD to describe the 4 essential elements of value function in the same way. Fourth, try and tell a little story. Turning the real estate concepts into easy-to-remember fun stories helps make the information more meaningful and easier to remember. If you watch my video on life estate, you'll understand what I mean. Sometimes real-life examples are helpful. Other times, real-life examples are better left for after you pass the exam. You want to keep things as simple as possible, and little anecdotes can really help achieve that. Number 5, write it out. We store information more securely when we write it out. There will come a point where all you are doing is staring at the book and not taking information in. Writing out the concepts of what you are learning forces you to pay attention to exactly what it is that you are studying. I truly believe this. That's why I include a printable empty outline for you to write in the key terms. Next, be loud and proud. Reading information out loud means mentally storing it in 2 ways, seeing it and hearing it. This goes along with the same logic of writing it out. It stops you from just staring at the information and zoning out. It creates a proactive activity to make sure you are taking in the material. Number 7, be sure you can explain the concept to a child. This is a great way to verify that you truly understand what you're taking in. Using complicated words to explain complicated things just make things complicated and does not demonstrate true understanding. And last but not least, isolate the difficult questions. When you finally get to the practice exams, make sure you are separating the ones you got wrong or found challenging. Do those again, then keep repeating that process until you get them all correct. This will focus on what you do not know. Knowing the importance of focusing on being able to isolate difficult questions, we created our program to automatically do this for you. Questions that you get wrong or save for review will be automatically added to a list below where you will have the option to revisit at any time. There you have it, 8 great tips to make sure you pass your real estate exam. I assure you, if you do them, you'll be successful, happy, and be selling real estate in no time. This is Joe from PrepAgent.com, and remember, keep it concise, keep it simple, and enjoy studying for your real estate exam.